Now, back to Coastal Living on KZTV.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Coastal Living. Now, we know that choosing a Medicare plan is one of the most important decisions that a person can make, not only for their health and well-being, but also for their wallet. So there's not much time left before Medicare annual enrollment ends on December 7th. Now is the time to learn more about how to select the right Medicare plan for you. So Chuck Swenson is here from United Healthcare Medicare and Retirement, and he's joining us with some insights. Thank you for joining us, Chuck.
Hey, I'm really happy to be here. Thank you.
Well, we're excited to have you, and we do have this deadline coming up soon. So tell me, when is Medicare annual enrollment, and why is it so important?
Yeah, so the enrollment is happening right now as we speak, and the deadline is December 7th. So there's just a handful of precious days to take a look. And why is it important? It's that one time during the year where you get to take a look at your current plan that you have, see if anything's changed, and then make those changes into the next year. So you're going to want to look from your health, but also from your budget standpoint too, because it could affect your wallet.
And I think the investigation part of it, doing your homework, is kind of stressful. So a lot of people just repeat what they've done in previous years. But the older you get, the more important it is to make sure you're choosing the right plan. What are some of the most important things to consider when we're enrolling in a Medicare plan?
Sure, and you're right. Some people, it can be confusing, and you're not alone. It's very, very typical that happens. And a lot of people actually want to talk to someone as they go through it. So a couple things. If you have a current plan or you're looking into a plan, there's a couple of key things that you can start with. Number one, when you're looking at that plan, has anything changed with you? Has like your doctors, which doctors do you want to see? Are they still going to be part of your plan? Those clinics that you like to go to. And as well as, what are the medications that you're taking? Are those going to be covered? We also know when you look from year to year, sometimes those plans can change on the costs and what you may have to pay out of pocket. You're going to want to look at that as well, and anything that's changed within your situation. If you go through that, you may find out that you are actually in the right plan, which is great. If you're not in the right plan or something's changed, there's lots of options, and many times people will want to maybe add things such as vision, hearing, dental. A lot of these plans have lots of benefits to take advantage of.
Especially when you have the choice of looking into your future year and thinking, okay, what obstacles am I going to have to overcome? What things am I facing? So tell me, what is the Medicare Advantage plan, and why are they growing in popularity so significantly?
Yeah, that's great. So a Medicare Advantage plan is actually a Medicare plan that is provided by a private insurance company. But what it does is it takes original Medicare, which it's the same as original Medicare for Part A and B, which is your hospitalization and your doctor's visits, and it bundles those many times with a prescription drug plan. But usually there's even more to that. A lot of times there could be dental, vision, a lot of those things that I talked about, fitness memberships, as well as other concierge services for more day-to-day medical or questions that you have about your health as well. So what's interesting though too, that's Medicare Advantage, but also there's more to it where when it comes to a cost standpoint, you actually know going into the next year what your maximum out of pocket will be if you need extra care. And so when you have all these at your disposal, it's able to manage your care and have a partner in care for you.
Absolutely, and also gives you some peace of mind. Now tell me, how can your Medicare plan impact your overall health and well-being? It's important that we make the right decision. How does it affect us?
Yeah, so it definitely can. I mean, a lot of people will buy an insurance plan or find an insurance plan purely for insurance if something were to happen. Well, when something does happen, the question is, how are you taken care of? Great example of this, we have a member, her name's Melinda, out of Jacksonville, Florida, very active in her photography and art, and she had some issues going on with her knee. She found out she actually needed a knee replacement. We have a program called Navigate for Me through one of our Medicare Advantage plans where she had a one-to-one support person from a clinical standpoint to help her through that operation and to get her rehabilitated and really be that support for her through and through. And it's a great example of helping someone like Melinda get back to her photography and being active as she wants to be. And we don't know if these things are going to happen year to year, but when they do, you want to have that peace of mind that you have someone as your partner in care.
Absolutely, and I love that's a perfect example of wanting to take advantage and make sure you have the right plan. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there with questions. As you mentioned before, they might want to speak to somebody to get some clarity on what they're reading about. So how can people learn more about Medicare annual enrollment?
Sure. So there are some great resources. Today, what I would say, because we know that December 7th is coming fast, United Healthcare has this resource for you. It's uhcmedicarehealthplans.com, uhcmedicarehealthplans.com, and there's resources on there and phone numbers that you can call to help you through this.
Wonderful. Well, we hope our viewers take advantage of that and make a wonderful decision for themselves to make sure they're covered for the upcoming year. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, guys, so we've got you up to date on what it takes to get the proper Medicare enrollment plan. Now we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back on Coastal Living.
You're watching Coastal Living on KZTV, the only lifestyle show made in the Coastal Bend for the Coastal Bend.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.